Hey, quiet night, Sully's Pub. There's no good games on. Good to see you. Hey, listen, Beth, that regional manager, sales manager, she just left about 20 minutes ago. And oh my God, she slid into that bar stool like she was carrying 200 pounds of regret. In fact, she looked up at me. She said, Sully, I've got a client call tomorrow and I have to tell them that we are having a massive price increase and I'm absolutely dreading it. Because my problem is I either over-explain or worse, I apologize. Of course, I leaned over to her and I said, all right, you want a chaser for that anxiety? Here's your shot of relief. And it's called artificial intelligence / ChatGPT. All right? She said, oh, what do you want me to role play? I said, yeah, I want you to role play, but not in some sort of stiff robotic script way. I want you to use ChatGPT AI to rehearse your call before you walk in tomorrow. Ask it to play a tough buyer. She said, how do I do it? I pulled out the app on my phone. I said, you probably got it too. And I pressed a button and I said this, watch. Hey, pretend you're a frustrated customer at Acme hearing from a vendor that prices are going up. Push back hard on me. Be skeptical and then allow me to respond. Now, in this case, we used the voice mode and it actually acted like the prospect. Then I said, all right, I want you to let it challenge you. All right, go ahead. You're going to role play with it. It's going to challenge you. Let it interrupt you. All right, and I want to see how calm you stay. I want you to practice. Okay. She's like, wow, it's like sort of like a mental sparring session. I said, that's exactly right. It helps you strip out the weak phrases like, well, I'm really sorry, but, or I know this is frustrating, and gone. Replace them with confident lines. Instead with things like, sir, we've worked really hard to keep things stable. But these updates reflect the value we continue to deliver, and you mentioned was important to you. And I'm happy to walk through it with you. Right? I grabbed a bar napkin and I wrote this prompt out. Write 5 responses to a customer saying, this feels like a bait and switch. And Beth reads one out loud, right? She presses that button, right? And she starts role playing. And this thing starts firing on her. And she's practicing how she's going to handle it. And guess what? She said this, well, listen, we understand that we've been underpriced for quite a while. We finally had to align with reality, not just keep the peace. That's actually what ChatGPT told her to say. And she laughed. She said, I would never say something like that on my own, but with practice I might. I said, exactly. AI won't just help you write really good responses. It'll train you to own those responses. So finish your drink. I told her that because tomorrow I want you walking in with confidence. You've already had the tough talk once or twice or 3 times here at Sully's Pub.